supports deep inner healing through breathwork, hypnotherapy, NLP, and emotional integration practices. She blends psychology, somatic awareness, and subconscious reprogramming to create lasting change. Her mission is to help individuals transform inner work into outer change by building emotional resilience, self-awareness, and embodied confidence. So before we continue today's session, we'd like to share something with you. These sessions are offered as a space of service where our leader freely shares their time, wisdom, and energy in devotion to this collective. If today's session is resonating with you and you feel inspired to honor this exchange, we have a gentle offering called the Energy Exchange. To this, you may contribute in rupees 51, 101, or 151 as a gesture of gratitude and energetic balance. Your support allows us to nurture the space and continues to offer more sessions like these. For those who've joined in through the website, you'll be able to see this energy exchange button at the bottom right-hand corner of your video call screen. Thank you for sharing your presence and openness. It already means a beautiful contribution to this space. If you need anything during this session, please feel free to drop a message in the chat box. We're here for you. Also, it would be amazing if you could all please turn on your cameras, as it would just make the session more interactive and valuable for yourself and our leader. And also Neha would know who she's interacting with. We're here as one safe community, so don't feel shy about what you're wearing. Don't feel shy about your background. It's absolutely fine. You wouldn't be part of the recording. For those who've turned on your cameras, thank you so much. Please keep it on throughout the session. With that said, I now hand over the space to you, Neha, and I hope you all have a lovely session.
Thanks, Leo. Hi, everyone, and a very good afternoon to all of you. Harshita, Indu, Janvi, Jai, and Sonali, thanks for joining. And we will be starting very soon with the session. But before that, I'm going to talk about EFT. So EFT is called as Emotional Freedom Technique, also known as tapping. Why tapping? Because we will be tapping like this and on the facial points, also on the upper body points, which are called as meridian chakras or meridian points or meridian centers. Okay, so this is an evidence-based healing or therapeutic modality that comes from China, very similar to acupuncture. Now, in acupuncture, the acupuncturists use needles in the same meridian points to unblock the energy. But we will not be using the needles. We will be just tapping on those points strongly. Okay, we should be able to feel the tap and it should be faster. Now, when we unblock the energy by saying a lot of statements, positive statements, then the energy through these chakras start to flow and we start to feel better emotionally, mentally, and physically. Okay. So that is the idea of emotional freedom technique. It's very easy. I'm going to talk about the points we will be tapping on. So the first point is the karate chop point. This is how we do karate. So this point is called the karate chop point. You can tap with all your fingertips, 3 fingertips, 2, 1, completely up to you and whatever you're comfortable with. So right now I have raised my left hand. You can do it on your right hand as well. So either of the two is okay. Then the next point is between the eyebrows, side of the eyes, under eye, upper lip, chin, collarbones, underarms this way or this way, and then comes the head. Now, you don't have to remember these points. You only have to watch me doing it and follow along. You will get the hang of it, during the session. With every passing day, you will get the hang of it. It's very easy. Do not stress upon, oh, I forgot this point. Oh, I, skipped this point. So don't have to worry about that. Even if you skip a couple of points here and there, that's absolutely okay. All right, so this point we will use only in the start of the session, and after that we will only be tapping on the face and on the upper body. All right, so today's theme is releasing mental overload and restoring calm and control. Also, during the session, if you get any question, just make a mental note of it and share that question once we are done with tapping. Okay, once we're done with the session, we'll give 5 minutes for Q&A. All right. So let's begin. Before we get started with tapping, it's important to set an intention. So in your mind, say to yourself, today I allow myself to release mental overload and restore calm. One more time. Today I allow myself to release mental overload and restore calm. So now let's begin with tapping. Start tapping and loudly. Okay, so this needs to be loud. Repeat the statement word by word after me. Even though I've not had a moment for myself, I am taking it right now. Even though I feel mentally overwhelmed, I deeply love and accept myself. Even though things feel too much, I'm safe in this moment. Even though I feel behind in my day, I deeply love and accept myself. Let's move to the next point between the eyebrows or the third eye point. This mental overload I've been carrying. Side of the eyes. This constant thinking and overthinking. Under eye. This pressure to finish everything. Upper lip. This emotional heaviness in my body. Chin. This tiredness behind my eyes. Collarbones. This restlessness in my chest. Underarms. This stress sitting in my shoulders. Head. This feeling that I cannot pause. This inner rush. This clutter in my mind. The restlessness and the stress. I choose to release all this. I allow this stress to soften. I don't need to carry all of this all the time. I let this mental pressure melt away. I release the rush from my body. I release the emotional weight I've been holding. I allow my shoulders to relax. I allow my mind to slow down. I release the need to control everything. I allow this tension to dissolve. I let go of what I cannot fix. I choose calmness over pressure. I invite calmness into my system. I choose clarity over clutter. I feel lighter and more centered. I trust myself to handle the rest of the day. I feel emotionally balanced. I am calm and my mind is clear. I have enough energy for what truly matters. I respond to my day with patience. I feel grounded and in control. I carry peace with me as I continue. Every tap makes me calm and empowered. Every tap makes me relaxed. Every tap makes me feel lighter. Every tap makes me more centered. I now want you to close your eyes and keep tapping from one point to another. Do not say anything, but just notice each tap on your face and upper body, the vibrations coming. from every tap. So let's do a couple of rounds of only tapping with our eyes closed. Now keep your eyes closed and bring your hands down to their natural and normal position. We will now start with a breath work. It's a simple yet powerful breath work to make you feel calm and relaxed. So we will be inhaling in deeply through the nose, fill up our lungs fully with the air, let our chest and belly expand, and then breathe out through the mouth. So let's take the first deep breath. Breathe in deeply through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth as if you're blowing out a candle. Let's take the second deep breath. Breathe in again. Breathe out through the mouth. Let's take the third deep breath. Breathe in deeply through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. Now let's continue to take similar few more deep breaths on our own, starting now. Keeping the eyes closed, come back to your normal breathing pattern and continue to breathe in and breathe out naturally through your nose. Now let's observe silence for a couple of minutes to be in this state of relaxation or notice any inner experience. Now, slowly and gently open your eyes and come back to the here and now, back to the present moment. Whenever you're ready, gently and slowly open your eyes. All right, how are you all feeling? Please share your experience in the chat box, or if you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Hi, may I speak?
Yes.
So it was very nice session. I am not too used to doing EFT, but I've been told that I should try EFT. So this is the first time I'm joining you. I just want to know, are you going to be doing it every day, and is it going to be different things which you're going to cover?
Yes. So this happens Monday to Friday from 1 p.m. to 1:30. The process is same, but the theme is going to be different. So today it was mental overload. Tomorrow it is anxiety. The next day it's going to be stress. Then we will probably work on the physical aches and pains. So the theme will be different every day, but the process is going to be same. EFT tapping, then comes breath work, then observing silence. Great. Any other questions or thoughts? Please feel free to ask.
Hi, this is Indu. So definitely much lighter, and I could feel the vibrations on my head, on my third eye, and towards the end, while we were just sitting and managing and feeling comfortable with the silence, there was like a pain that happened in my tailbone, and it was like something just went out of my body. So it was like a current that was moving out of my body, and it was like amazing. So thank you so much for this.
That happens, see, because we are working with the meridian points through which the energy flows, the prana.
Uh-huh.
When we are tapping on those points and we are saying, we are acknowledging what we are feeling, then we are releasing, and then we are, bringing in new things. I'm choosing to feel better. I'm choosing in calm. I'm choosing to feel relaxed and all of that. Then with our statements, with our thoughts, when you are saying also you feel positive, you're actually putting in so much positivity into these centers that whatever is stuck actually just goes out. That
Interesting.
actually happened, in your tailbone means your root chakra.
Ah,
Yes. So that's a great thing. So you were healed in just 30 minutes.
interesting. Thank you so much for that, Neha. And just one last question that I have is how long should we tap at a particular point?
So how long? It could be anywhere between 8 taps to 15 taps. You don't have to worry about number of times. Whatever you're comfortable with, just go with the flow. On some
Sure.
point, so what happens with me is like I tap here 5, 6 times and then I straight away move to my under eye. And on under eye, I am tapping more. I mean, it's
Right.
different for different people. So
And
there's no fixed, tapping number. So just go with the flow, trust your intuition, trust the process, and that's it.
And like today, you mentioned while you were walking us through the whole process, you said you were talking to us, telling us what to tell ourselves. Now, when we practice this on our own, by ourselves, so what is it that or do we make up something on our own, something that works for us? How does that work?
Absolutely. You need to create your own statements.
Ah,
The idea, just remember the concept. The concept is first, you need to accept yourself with the issue. Now, if the issue you're working on is probably anxiety, okay, for
mm-hmm,
example, so you would say on the karate chop point is a point where you're accepting yourself with the problem. So even though I'm having anxiety, I love and accept myself. Okay.
uh-huh,
Even though I'm feeling, that something will go wrong, I love
mm-hmm,
myself. So whatever thought that you're getting around your anxiety, accept yourself with that. Then we won't touch it. Then we will just acknowledge, I'm getting anxious. I'm thinking this will happen. I'm getting butterflies in my stomach. I'm having sweaty palms. So you're acknowledging what you're feeling,
mm-hmm,
thinking about around anxiety. Then you will release. I now choose to release because it's not doing any good to me.
mm,
I let go of this anxiety. And then invite. I'm choosing calm. I'm inviting relaxation. So
ah,
concept is you accept, then you acknowledge, then you release, and then you bring in new emotions and thoughts.
brilliant. Okay.
Right?
So
And
with all the points, we have to first do all of these four things, right? With
yeah,
all the points, first is the acceptance or being part of that. Then what is it doing? Then
yes,
saying releasing, and then saying what's my new reality? What's my
correct.
new being that I'm choosing for myself?
Correct. And if
Okay.
possible, do 2 to 3 minutes of breath work. And I've taught you the simplest one, which is just the inhalation and exhalation.
Mhm.
Your exhalation should be longer than the inhalation. Okay.
Sure.
And yeah, so that is it. Any other questions?
I think that will be all from my side. Thank you so much, and a lot of gratitude to you and
Thank
this
you.
space today for this brilliant, amazing session. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks for joining. Over to you, Leo.
Lovely. Thank you so much, Nia, for such a beautiful session once again. And thank you to all for being here. Your presence and participation does mean a lot. Please share your feedback from today's session on the Daily SoulSync community. Also, I'd like to say thank you to Indu for her contribution towards the energy exchange. So before we end, we'd like to share for those who join in later, these sessions are offered as a space of service where our leader freely shares their time, wisdom, and energy in devotion to this collective. If today's session has resonated with you, um, and you feel like you're inspired to honor this exchange, we have a gentle offering called the Energy Exchange. Through this, you may contribute Indian rupees 51, 101, or 151 as a gesture of gratitude and energetic balance. Your support allows us to nurture the space and contribute and continue offering more sessions like these. For those who've joined in via the website, you'll be able to find the Energy Exchange button at the bottom right-hand corner of your video call screen. Thank you for showing up with your presence and openness. It's already a beautiful contribution to this space. To let everyone know, we have a few more soul syncs happening throughout the day. So please go to the website, go to the app, check out the different sessions that you resonate with, and register for them. We have the next soul sync happening at 1:30 and then at 2:30 for those who would like to join in. Looking forward to seeing you all join in once again at 1 p.m. tomorrow, Indian Standard Time, for another amazing session with Neha. Until then, take care, thank you, and goodbye.
Bye. See you tomorrow.